Awesome. We are good to go. Hello everybody. We are back with Chat Plays Super Metroid Randomizer. This is going to be a randomizer with Chat making all of the routing decisions. We absolutely love this because the routing decisions are the most stressful part of playing a randomizer, and Chat is making decisions, and that means that we don't have to think at all. So with that, we'll get started. This is a Dash randomizer, the same one that was showcased on SG Live a month ago. So because this is a randomizer, we do not have to do series. Nothing randomized about series. So the first routing decision coming up is going to be, and in this case, do keep in mind that that there is about a 30-second delay. There's actually about a 40-second delay, so we need to set things up in advance. So if we get power bombs, do we go left of morph and do a reverse sprint star, or do we do a forward sprint star? So we think that dash is the best for this category, just because dash gives the most routing options. Just vote in chat. Just vote in chat. We'll be watching chat. Okay, everybody so far is voting for forward brainstar. We did get power bombs, so we'll see what the vote comes out to. So the problem with, we wish if it was just our stream, then we could turn on low latency, but because we're going through SpeedGaming, it's going through multiple layers of latency. SpeedGaming is capturing our stream and then putting it onto here. So then the next question is we have bombs, which means that we're gauntlet ready. Do we try gauntlet? Do we check gauntlet on the way forward? Or do we just go through normally? One of the awesome features about Dash Randos is that you start with a fake charge beam, which means that you don't have to worry about ammo go mode. Which is really, really nice. We're also gonna have to fight Bomb Chorizo because of this. The Bomb Chorizo fight should be pretty easy. Okay, we have votes for checking Gauntlet, so we will be checking Gauntlet. Our experience running this has been that chat really loves a Gauntlet check when it's possible. E-tank, that's going to be nice for Gauntlet. So we are going to be saving before Gauntlet. So this fake charge beam deals a 3rd damage. You just vote in chat. This is major minor. This is major minor. There's not enough time to do it. It would take way too long to do a full rando with chat choosing routing. So we're going to be taking a save before Gauntlet, and then we're going to be doing Gauntlet. Gauntlet probably would have been fine without the E-Tank, but it's much more comfy this way. Way, way, way more comfy. First try getting up there always feels nice. No matter how many times you do that, just that first try wall jump always feels nice. Bad. We're gonna play this a little bit safe because that waiver hit. Okay, this is not going anywhere near as well as we hoped. That's a death. That's a death. We're saving all of our power bombs for the second half of Gauntlet, which is trickier. A death to Gauntlet is completely okay. Death to Gauntlet is something that's just completely okay. Okay, there we go. Now we're through the first half. Ooh. That is a nice item. Did not want to take that hit. Okay, so we have all the peeps that we need to get through the second half. Gosh. We just got crouch locked. Okay, let's hope that we can pull off the rest of this. Okay, I played that super safe and got through with no problems. We can see we actually had 3 power bombs for the second half. That was not a number that we were aware of. Right down the center to be super safe. Hopefully we'll get some supers here. And there are the supers that we need. There are the supers that we need. Yes, we have springball movement now. Springball movement is great. Nice. No, we were about to just go through. But we actually want to farm these 2 power bombs. We can easily end up regretting not farming those 2 power bombs later, so we want to farm them. So now we're just going to do Sprint Star forward. So normally in these you get supers, power bombs, and missiles very early. We basically consider supers and power bombs and supposed to be Sphere 0. Not technically, but they are. Oh, Terminator. Terminator. See, sometimes chat is just here to help us when we forget things. We definitely want to go back for Terminator. And just another E-Tank. Nothing special, but... we don't play that many randomizers, so... that was definitely our inexperience showing. How long have we been speedrunning? Probably about 3.5 years at this point. Like, we take breaks here and there. We've done some moderate grinds. We've never done some serious grinds. So, like, we don't have a we have a good but not great time. So now we have to try and do early supers with spring ball. Mock balls are a bit trickier with spring ball because you have to let go of jump at the right time. Otherwise, you'll just bounce. So let's see if we can pull it off. Ooh, that'll make the wave gate easier. That'll make the wave gate way easier. We definitely want to get to 30 supers just in case, we want to get to 30 supers in case we need to do a super kill on Ridley. And we believe that there was yeah, there's more supers down here, which is great. That is great. So hopefully we can just run through this and kill everything with wave. Didn't quite work, but close enough. We're definitely gonna be checking the miners in here. Always a really useful check. Just missiles. This is probably gonna be the last missile pack that we pick up. 20 is fun. 20 is perfect for everything. Okay, so we're gonna be going for the Zenny execute here, a beam shot, and a super to kill all three. Didn't quite get the super. Didn't quite get it. We were a little bit too far right. Oh no, it wasn't ever too far right. We mismenued, which happens. Ooh, that is a waterway check. That is a waterway check. So the next route divergence that's going to be coming up is do we go up or down the red tower? We can either go to Fantoon or to Grade. Both are entirely valid options. Speed booster Fantoon is a really good option. Crate is also a nice option. Just betting on that. So... just in the E-Tank, unfortunately. Yeah, Hell runs are definitely in Logic and Dash. Hell runs are definitely in Logic with Dash. So we see 2 for Fantoon and 1 for Grade. Okay, so we're gonna try and escape out of here. Let's... Nope. This thing is just too swag to not do. There we go. Nice ceiling clip there. A very nice ceiling clip. Really swag thing to do. more supers. Okay, so right now it's split on up and down. It's completely split on up and down. We're gonna need more votes. So, because it's tied... Okay, there's one more vote for Phantoon. That unties it. We're going up. We're going up. Laying a power bomb there is a really cheeky way to get through this run. Wow. This is split really evenly. This is split really evenly. That is split really, really evenly. But in the end, up, one out. We're seeing more downs now, but too late. Okay, so this time because we're a speed booster, we don't need to do that nonsense with the CWJ. We can just shine spark through the air. Not used to shine sparking here with that high jump. And we're trying to shine spark a bit lower so that we pick up the item. Like so. Pet the flying Medusa. Flying Medusa. That's a really good, interesting species for Phantoon. These shine sparks are not liking us today. We're gonna check this missile over here. I guess we may as well just keep picking up some more missiles. Ooh, okay, so we have charge on wave. That means we can actually X-Factor Phantoon. It's been a really long time since we've X-Factored Phantoon. Let's see if we can see. Let's see if we still have it in. Let's see if we still know how to do that. X-Factoring could be a bit dangerous with this health. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. See if we can pull it off. Nope, not at all. What? Okay, this is actually the first few steps towards us dying. So we're gonna be finishing the top of the Doppler at this point. We might still be able to pull off a 3-round. Nope. You bet that we're like 1 or 2 off. Had to go for it anyway. No, the X-Factor actually does full damage. The X-Factor does full damage. Realistically, we probably should have just gone for a Doppler. We probably just should have gone for the Doppler because we're so out of practice for the X Factor. The X Factor seemed more exciting to attempt. I would have been super hyped if we actually got it. So one of the things that's been changed in the randomizer is that right supers here is a major. And this is just done to balance the wreck ship out more. Ooh, high jump. High jump, that is really good. That is really, really good. We're basically at full movement items now. Yep, we run entirely new route. PRKD. So we have to check what's beyond the spiky room of death. We're also one-hittable, so we have to save. We have to save, but we also need to check what that item is. Right, we have high jump, so we can just jump out easily. And that is why we saved. That is why we saved. Now we can sequence break Meridia. So without grapple, we can do the first half of Meridia, but we can't do the second half. So we can do half of Meridia now. Which will probably be the next major decision point. The next major decision point is going to be okay, we think death warping is fastest now? Yeah, I think taking the death is faster than resetting. So the next major decision point is... do we try and do the first half from Meridia? Or do we do Norfair first? Because we're definitely doing Kraid first. As much as we'd like to offer full options for routing, we do have to make sure that we finish under estimate more or less. So after Kraid, we're gonna have to choose whether to go to Norfair or Meridia. Might not be suitless, there's still several chances to find items. Okay, so here we're gonna try for the Shine Spark. We don't think we got the stutter well. Oh no, cool, we got the Shine Spark. This is a really, really swaggy Shine Spark to get. One of our favorite in the game. You know, can we just make every single room our favorite room in the game? We'd love to just make every single room in the game our favorite room in the game. we're seeing 2 votes for Meridia and 1 vote for Norfair. It might not be a suitless. It might not be a suitless. But it might be a suitless. So we have 2 more chances at majors here, and we have 2 more chances at Kraid, and then we choose which way to go. Space jump. Space jump, it's not particularly useful, but it's an interesting prospect. Ice beam. Ice beam. We're grapple away from full suitless. You're grapple away from full suitless. Unfortunately, it doesn't immediately give us any progression. That doesn't let us get anywhere we couldn't get before, because we already had Spring Ball. Or, yeah. We already had Spring Ball. Oh yeah, we need to check X-ray now. For marathon safety, we're gonna take a health refill first, because we can get B2 hit by spikes in there, and we don't really want to mess around with that right now. I'm gonna intentionally take a hit from the spikes here to get more run speed. Okay, and that's why we took a health refill. That is why we took a health refill. So, one of the neat things about this is that gravity gives half protection against heat, so a lower order for Hell Run is definitely possible if we get gravity. So we still have no suits, which makes this really exciting routing-wise. We're gonna grab all the health that we can in case we have to do a corner for Hell Run. Especially in a run like this where chat can send us to a lower nerf for Hell Run, just because they feel like it. And we all know that you're all gonna send us to a lower nerf for Hell Run if you can, if the option is available. So we believe that right now Meridia is in the lead for over Norfair. Because people want to see some suitless. So we're going to be going for another Kraid quick kill. We're going to be using the charge beam method. Charge shot to open Kraid's mouth and freeze the claw, and then 4 supers. Ooh, that is a full suitless possible. So, Meridia is currently in the lead. Or we're just gonna guess that people are gonna send us to a full suitless now. Unless we happen to find gravity at the last location. And an X-ray. Okay, so let's get through this full suitless. Let's get through this full suitless. So full suitless does mean that we're going to be checking everything that we can along the way. Or at least we're going to be checking Mama Turtle along the way. This actually might work. Heck yes. This has been a good suitless so far. Oops. I'm trying to be clever with that kill. It didn't quite work out. So now we're going to be checking Mama Turtle. This is just an obligatory Mama Turtle check situation. Oh no, we just realized that, no, as much as we'd like to check Mama Turtle, we can't check Mama Turtle without a save. Because the space pirates are gonna two-shot us. That's just way too big of a risk of dying. So we're gonna have to just go this way first. Unfortunate, but it happens. We would have really liked to check Mama Turtle, but eh. So gravity cannot be behind bot. Or no, gravity can be behind Botwin, we think, but not behind Dragon. so we're just going straight to Botwoon. Like, there's definitely the option of checking this stuff, but we're guessing we're guessing that everybody just wants to see a full suit list. We're guessing that everybody wants to see a full suit list, so we're not going to check that item. We're just going to keep going. Okay, don't kill us, please. See, okay, yeah, we did save 4 Botwoon. We're in 1-hit KO range from Botwoon, so like we're just gonna stay here and try and play it super safe. Huh. That couldn't be helped. That one probably couldn't have been helped. We're gonna kill the snails just to make this easier. Not necessary at all. It's always annoying when a snail gets in your way. So we're gonna try to not get booped by the Metroid this time. We're just gonna freeze it and take it a little bit safer. With a Metroid hit that really did us in. This time we can just lure it over here safely. And there's a little bit of extra health for Botwoon. We're still going to be standing in the corner taking Botwoon super safe. Because we can only take a couple hits from Botwoon. Our goal here is really just to get Botwoon below half, because then we have an infinite safe spot. How did that hit? Like, this is the most generous hitboxes Botwoon has ever given us in our life. Like, that Botwoon kill is definitely clippable. Our RNG should not have been that kind to us. RNG should not have been that kind to us. Okay. That is just a reserve tank. So that is full suit list for all of you. This is gonna be full suit list for all of you. And the way out, we need to figure out what order to check things in. Okay, so we have space jump, which is going to make the next one easier. I guess we're going to be doing a grapple kill, so we don't really need that. We should not have walked into this pit. That was not a smart decision. Now we're going to see... Okay, we got out without any problem. We're just going to kill the Metroids here, so we don't take any damage from them. See, do we want to mess around with the Crystal Flash? We don't think we need to. We do need to take this save, but because we have Swingle, we don't need to mess around with the Crystal Flash. Oh wow, they hit us as we're going through... Two of them hit us as we're going through the door. Heck, heck Metroids. Heck Metroids. And we will be checking everything on the way out of Meridia. We will be checking everything on the way out. Aha, no. It's bad. We're gonna try and get a grapple quick kill. Our health is really important here. There's a good chance it'll take us a couple tries to get this. There's a very good chance it'll just take us a couple tries to get this. Good. Goop, second round. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh no, we're probably dead. That's fine. Unless we get like extraordinarily good RNG, we're dead. We don't think that we, yeah, no, we're dead. Getting here with this little health is actually pretty bad. And this fight, and every time we try and escape, that's gonna cost us a bunch more health. So this is a really interesting situation, just health-wise. We could go for an ammo kill, but that would take forever. Ammo kill would take forever. Well, that's right, we also took a boot from a turret, so we can do better this time. Ah, not again. Okay, please be a goop, please be a goop, please be a goop. Goop again, we good. This is good RNG. And the quick kill. And the quick kill. That is really good. That is really good, and we have ammo for 1 CF. Maybe we can end up with ammo for 2 CFs, but it's unlikely. Okay, that is a great E-tank pickup, because every escape attempt is going to cost us health. Every single escape attempt is going to cost us health, so it's entirely possible that we have to reset again and do a kill Dragon again, just because we can't escape fast enough. Oh wow, each attempt is going to cost us an E-tank. This is more brutal than we thought. We good. We good. And we had enough ammo for a CF, so we didn't even need to worry about it. So we had even more health than it looked like. That right there is the hardest part of the Dragon escape. Arguably the hardest part about RVO. See, there's a swag jump that you can do out of here. Okay, so what path do we take out of here? What path do we take out of here? The item was just an E-tank. We're gonna need to check left sandpit, and we're gonna need to check plasma. We think we have to check left sandpit first. I think we've got to check left sandpit first. Yeah, there's no way that we can do anything other than left sandpit first. So thankfully, Shack Tool is not in logic yet, so we don't need to do that check. So we only need to check one of the sandpits. We do not need to check both sandpits. Because this is a major minor split. So we only need to check left sandpit, not right sandpit is completely irrelevant. Okay, yeah. Jeez, that snail is out for us. Thankfully we have space jump, otherwise left sandpit would just kill our thumb to try and do. We probably wouldn't be attempting it. So let's do a sandpit. So now that we've gotten this far, we're just gonna finish off and pick it up. Oh, also, yeah, that E-tank is gonna be useful for plasma. Oh no, how are we gonna get out of plasma? Oh, what are we gonna do for plasma? Those plasma pirates do so much damage, I guess so we're kind of looking at this now as like a 50% chance that we can even... No, with Speed Booster we should be able to get out of plasma. Okay, no, never mind. We only have to take pseudo screw damage once. So we should be able to get out of plasma perfectly okay. Okay. We're gonna have to pseudo screw the bottom pirate once and then pseudo screw it to kill it. Pseudo screw and Speed Boost are the only way that we can damage these pirates right now. Pseudo screw does work, but pseudo screw we have to take damage each time we do it. And we're just going over in our head whether or not we do enough damage. That's charge beam, that's really nice. Oh wow, we had to take a double hit there. Good so far. No, we'd better kill that one with the Shyper. pirates. No. Only plasma. Only if you have plasma beam. So because of the way the game is programmed, if it's vulnerable to any charge beam shot, it has to be vulnerable to them all. And because that's from where you get plasma, they couldn't do that. They had to make it not vulnerable to any charge beam. Yeah, so it looks like now we're just headed into Norfair. Full suitless is not in logic, but full suitless lower Norfair is not in logic. But we can do a full suitless for you if we find gravity, because gravity reduces heat damage by 50%. So I guess the last question for people is, if we find gravity suit, would you like to see a full suitless Meridia, or a full suitless lower Norfair? It won't be anywhere as impressive, because we'll be taking half damage, but it will be cool. Oh, Mama Turtle! You're right, we could Mama Turtle. Okay. We could totally just skip Mama Turtle, but people want to see Mama Turtle, so we'll do Mama Turtle. You know what, Mama Turtle... Mama Turtle's still gonna be pretty dangerous like this. Like, we're totally down to do it, but it will be pretty dangerous. So we think we'd actually like to save before we attempt it. Just because those plasma pirates are pretty nasty. We think that, if we were doing a tournament race of this, we would definitely just skip Mama Turtle. Because Mama Turtle's gonna be a really, really slow check. We should learn double spring ball jumps for the Mama Turtle check. That's no good. Okay, we definitely think that we can easily make it into Mama Turtle. We might not be able to make it out. Because to get into Mama Turtle, we're gonna have to go in and enter this room over here and sneak around all the plasma pirates. While understanding that they'll do 200 damage each shot. Okay, we guess that wasn't as dangerous as we thought. We overestimated the danger. There's no item behind Spospo, so we're not going to touch Spospo. Just another E-tank. It'll still be good. It'll still be good for if we're going to do a full suitless Lower Warfare. Yeah, we should easily be able to. We should easily be fine to get out, especially with that E-tank. Hacking on. Oh, they only do 160 damage. Guess we were wrong. We thought that they did 200. Let's go, Battletoads! We would definitely rather take the E-tank out, because we have a feeling that everybody in chat is going to want us to do a full suitless Lone Warfare. Because if we find gravity before Varia, we are 100% down to do a full suitless, if that's what people would like to see. So we definitely want to check this first. Because, checking this first means that we can find an E-tank at high jump. We like this power bomb because, it's really good for saving health. Screw attack, that'll be really useful for a suitless Lower Warfare. So, full suitless, full suitless, full suitless. That's probably not good. Oh, it worked. Full suitless, if we find gravity. That's the last decision left. Because you cleared everything outside of Norfair. Another E-tank, that is good for full suitless. That is good for full suitless. So with full suitless, like even if we do find gravity for Varia, we just unequip it. Okay, there's the calls for full suitless. And we believe we have time for it. Hopefully. So with this ammo, as soon as we find gravity, as soon as we find gravity, we're gonna turn towards Lower Norfair. Another E-tank. We will gladly take that. Okay, so we have 4 more checks that we can do, and there has to be a suit in one of them. It's also entirely possible that the answer is that gravity is up here, and then Varia is at Check Tool. And we're not checking Check Tool regardless at this point. Okay, we do have charge. I guess we'd appreciate another, super pack. So we might try and sneak out another super pack. Just for an even, 30 for Ridley. Oh no, we might need to reset this room. We're gonna try it. We have no idea if that'll work. No, oops. Yeah, this is what we were afraid of. Huh. Oh well. We saved just before this. So those are just E-tanks. We don't actually need those E-tanks. We don't actually need those E-tanks at all. If we'd gotten the jump up to supers the first time, we would have been fine. But this is very much so just a fun category. Another E-tank. What are we still missing? We're still missing Spacer and Plasma. I guess we're going down to Croc now. And we'll see what Croc holds. Unless we actually missed a check, Croc has to hold one of the suits. Croc has to hold at least one of the suits. You're right, there are only 2 E-tanks left. So I think that this is how many E-tanks we'd have in RBO. And in this case we'll have like half heat damage. So it should be pretty easy. No, we got the major out of Eticoons, didn't we? Didn't we get the major out of Eticoons? This is a rando, only chat makes all the routing decisions. Okay, there is Varia. So we're gonna check what the grapple item is. If the grapple item is not gravity, then that just kills the full suitless stream. It just completely kills the full suitless stream. We hope to submit this to many, many more marathons. So we hope to have a lot more chat plays in the future. Also, this could still be alive if we find gravity here. Unlikely, but possible. that doesn't work. Nope. So I'll tell you what we will do. We'll check Firefly before we'll check Firefly before Ridley, and if it is Firefly, then we'll do then we'll do half suitless. No. With this time, we might even be able to, we might even be able to check, it might put us a little bit overestimate. But if all of you would like it, we could check, GT. We could check the GT item and maybe be able to do a full suitless anyway. Is that something that people would like? So we're gonna use Zenny's RBO lava dive right here. Ah, or not. I guess that if we're gonna try and do full suitless shenanigans, then we should we're gonna do full suitless shenanigans, and we should probably take that safety save. Wow, first try, that's really good. First try there is really good. Okay, so everybody wanted the full suitless. We're gonna give it to you if we can. Unfortunately, just the plasma beam. But hey, we have full beam combo, so that'll make everything go faster. That totally makes up for all the other problems that we've had. Okay, so we have one more chance at the suitless. Gravity cannot be at Shack 12. Gravity cannot be at Shack 12. Gravity is either here or behind Ridley. And Gravity is in the absolute worst spot for that. Absolute worst spot for the showcase. So if anybody's keeping track, what items have we not found yet? Like, what items have we actually not found yet? It feels like we found. We still got to do Suitless Meridia. There's only two spots that we haven't checked yet, right? Like the only yeah, Spazer and Gravity. Did we find all the E-tanks? Is there an E-tank that we're missing? Like, is there a third item location that we haven't checked yet, or is it just the two? Is it just the two item locations that we haven't checked yet, or is it more than that? Okay, we could actually die here. We should try and not die here. Oh, that's just a dead Ridley, isn't it? Yes, so what's the third location that we haven't actually checked? We could have sworn that we checked them all. We could have sworn that we checked them all other than Chactwal in here. Like, is there a third location that we're missing? In any case, that is full power mode. We're just gonna power our way to Torian and finish off the game. We're glad that we got to show off full Suitless. Full Suitless is a really awesome move. That's too low. We don't remember the Eticoons check. Wait, did we actually? We did. We really remember farming power bombs there. This is a major minor split, so a power bomb run would only have ammo. Yeah, we distinctly remember checking. Farming more power bombs at the Eticoon frogs. And I think people would have yelled at us quite loudly if we'd missed it. This is a randomizer only with chat choosing all the routing decisions. This is Dash. This is Dash. Dash lends itself more nicely to this because Dash offers more routing decisions, like Suitless Lower Norfair, if we find Gravity. Do you actually think we missed the Etagoons? Okay, we'll go check Etagoons on the way to G4. We think we have just barely the time for it. Actually, we can just pause the game and check right now. Oh yeah, that's a missing Etagoons check. That's actually a missing Etagoons check. Chat knows the routing better than we do. Not the first time that we've forgotten the Etagoons check on one of these. This is a perfectly fine path to G4. It's not optimal, but it's pretty close. So the only thing that we're gonna be missing is Spacer at Shacktwell. Luckily, we have lots of Hundo map experience, so... Oops! Oops! For whatever reason, our brain was saying that those speed booster blocks were after. No, we definitely had Keebs at the time. And this isn't the first time that we've forgotten them. It's strange, we have distinct memories of, like, doing this. Of farming those. But yeah, there's the last check. And then the very last check in the game is going to be Spacer at Shacktwell, which we're not going back for. That is way out of the way. And even with all of this, we will be able to come in underestimate. Okay, we don't actually know the best way to get up this room. But this is a really cool way to go to G4. And yeah, we're definitely coming in as underestimate, which is great. We got to 100% the game, 100% all the majors, and still come in underestimate. And because it's a rando, we get to skip that. So we're unequipping those. We're gonna set up for We're gonna set up for stand-up glitch and set up for grouping the Metroids, both of which are pretty important to our run. Because we can't do these well without grouping. Nope, that's not gonna hit us. That is not gonna hit us. That room is thoroughly decent for us. Let's try and get another baby skip. we safely Crystal Flash? Can we safely Crystal Flash? Maybe? But it's still risky. Crystal Flashing is probably too risky for a marathon run. So we're just gonna take it safe and refill. We have the time to. Baby skip is always really tricky. Never bothers us when we miss it. At least in a no reset. We're definitely bothered if we miss it when we're on baby face. Here's to hoping for another solid zip skip. Okay, now this cutscene is shortened. I'm going to try and get stand-up glitch. Shine Sparkle liberates 29 energy. So we're not counting this at all, which is fine, we don't have to count this. Not with this much health. What the f- That was some really interesting patterns. So that pattern of bomb when Mother Brain was so low, it was like the best test ever for testing whether Mother Brain has to shoot a catch-up beam, or whether Mother Brain can just go straight to the rainbow beam. Because we must have overkilled Mother Brain by 3 or 4 shots, and Mother Brain still catch up. So the answer clearly is that you cannot skip the catch-up beam. Every run is pretty chill compared to Low Ice. Low Ice is incredibly stressful. Basically every other run is super chill. Yeah, that was only our 3rd ever deathless, and we're super happy with it. So we can actually damage Mother Brain in the cutscene. Like right about now, Mother Brain becomes vulnerable. So we're gonna try and get 39 shots in. We'll probably get closer to 30, 35. We're gonna try and get 39 in. There's a slow lock. Oh wow, that was only 2 shots. So luckily, if we get the slow lock, you can just hit item cancel, hold it, and that'll get you out of it really quickly. Without that, the slow lock can take up to like 5 minutes to get out of, because the game just lags a ton. So we saved the animals last time. We're just killing them this time. We were way further underestimate than we expected. So there's very few Super Metroid sprites that aren't just palette swaps. Samus has way more animations than Link does, so it's way harder to make them. People are making more of them, but there's not that many. Good question. The slow lock breaking trick? We'd say a year, maybe a year and a half ago. It definitely didn't exist when we started. And that is that. We are done in 125. 4 minutes under estimate. We checked every location except for Shacktole. That was a great seed. We got to show off a full suitless Meridia. We did not get to show off suitless Ellen. But we're still super happy with how much we got to show off. It's so much fun to let chat choose the routing decisions, because it's way less thinking for us. And with that, we already did a Deer Force. We're just gonna stand off here and throw it over to break for Fiesel, and let's quickly figure out what is up next, so we can properly plug it. It looks like up next is Croonin doing Knights of the Round. That is not a game that we know at all, but stay tuned for Knights of the Round. And with that, we'll throw it over to a break. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and we hope you all enjoyed this as much as we did.